Hey everybody, Papa Dan here. How we doing? Well, it's the moment of truth. Everybody's voice has been heard, and I'm going to reveal to you what was voted on for my first build of 2015. But just real quick before we get to that, I just want to thank everybody very much that has been commenting on Caleb's videos. He loves it. He comes in from daycare every day, and first thing he says is, let's read the comments. Let's read. Anybody else commented, and how many more people have watched it, because he keeps track of how many people have been watching it and everything, and he absolutely loves it. So yeah, he didn't he was all for it. He watched Chris Chapman's video that he sent to him about getting the wild hair, and I thought he was going to fall off the couch. He was laughing so hard watching that, Chris. So when I brought up the idea to him about having some fun with it and everything, and you know, putting on a beard and whatnot, he was all for it. He thought that was a great idea. He was going to have fun with that. So I went out and I got the beard, stopped on the way home from work, picked one up, and brought it home. We talked about what we would say in the video, and you know, questions that I would ask him, things like that. Man, he was all for it. He was all gung-ho. He went and found his little beanie hat that he had on and everything, until we put the beard on. Then it was because he didn't like getting the hair in his mouth. So in the video, that's why he was So anyways, but we still had a lot of fun. He had a lot of fun, and he's loving reading everybody's comments. So to everybody that has commented, I want to thank you very much. That really makes his day. So we've got a couple more episodes of Caleb's Corner already filmed. We got the finish of the build, and what I did, because I know in his vids in the past, what I've done is just put them up all in one video, and I know they tend to get a little long. So I've broken it up into smaller videos. Yeah, videos. Smaller videos, and that way they're not quite so long. And I'll put them up, you know, like every other night or every night, something like that. I'll put one up. So, but we've got two more, I think it's two more episodes yet, of him building his 63 vet. And I've got some other ideas in mind that we're going to do. So more to come on that in the future. But anyways, the winner, the ones that you guys, the model that you guys voted on, that you want to see me build the most, is, drum roll please, USS Arizona. Actually, it was no contest. You guys overwhelmingly voted for the Arizona. Spidey and Vitamin. Boy, I cannot talk today. Spidey and Venom were a distant second, and then the car was a very distant third. I barely got out of the starting gate. Sorry guys, for the three of you that voted for the car, sorry. So anyways, let me do a quick readjustment on the camera here, because I told you I'd open up the box and actually show you the kit, because I've not opened this box yet, so I don't even know what it looks like on the inside. I've never built a battleship before. So let me readjust the camera a little bit and I'll get right back to you. Hold on. Hey guys, I'm back, and this is actually take two here, because I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So let's go through this again. As I told you in a earlier video last year, when I first came up with this idea for this build, my sister and brother-in-law went to Hawaii, and they visited the USS Arizona Memorial, and she brought back these postcards that she had, and she gave them to me when I was up there visiting her this past summer to use as reference. And what I plan on doing is, like I told you in the other video, this is the way I'm going to make the diorama. And I'm going to get some flat styrene to make the building and the dock here that the visitors' boats come up to and dock to. So, and I'm going to be doing a little more research too, see what else I can find online. Sorry for the glare. That's why I'm having to hand hold this camera. The new bench is great for building because there's lots of space, but it's not so friendly for videoing because I get a lot of glare. I got to work on the lights here. So, but this is how, you can see how rusted that is. So I'll be putting my rusting techniques to the test here. And like I said, I thought I was videotaping before when I actually wasn't. So I did just open up the box. But here's some pictures on the side of the box here. I'll show you. Even though it's not going to look like that. This kit's made by Revell, and it's a 1/422nd scale. So let me cut the cardboard off here. And there's some signal flag sheet. That's kind of cool. And the directions, not really sure how much of that I'm going to be following. Because most of this build is going to be basically the hull of the ship, because none of the gun turrets aren't there. In fact, that's what that is. That's the only part, from what I've seen so far, the research that I've done so far, is that's the only part still, that's above water. And this is one of the gun turrets. So there's part of the deck there. I think it's got some nice detail going with the chain. Anchor chain, I'm sure. And there's one half of the hull. Sorry about that, trying to get a hold of it here. Well, it looks like there's some pretty nice detail on here. Let's see what else we got in here? Some more of the decking. And like I said, having not built a battleship before, I'm not real sure what I'm looking at here as far as what the pieces are and everything. But that's what instructions are for, right? So, I mean, I can get the hold on here real quick. I'm going to try and, if I want to get the other half of the hull out, so I can kind of get an idea of the actual size of it. There's some more of the smaller parts. I'm sure those are probably the gun barrels, which I won't be using. A loose piece there. Actually, a few loose pieces. So this looks like it'd be a pretty nice kit. Man, I'm sorry guys, I know I'm bumping this camera all over the place here, trying to get this out of the bag. And there's, I'm sure, probably the gun turrets there. And then got some smaller parts there in the bag, don't want to lose those yet. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Yeah, well, this is going to be like next to impossible trying to hold this together and hold the camera at the same time. Of course, there's still attached to the sprue, so that could be one reason why it's being a little difficult. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about seam lines too much. Because that's going to be underwater. But that'll kind of give you an idea of how big this is. Now what I'm going to have to do is go online too and see if I can find the measurements, like how long the hull is, and then find out how the measurements of the memorial itself, so that I can get the memorial in scale to the ship here, if that made any sense. I mean, I think I can probably pretty much come up with it, you know, looking at the picture. I can probably get pretty close to being in scale, but I want to get as close as I can. So I'm going to be doing some research here and see what I can come up with, and then as soon as I've got some progress, then I'll be posting some updates on it. Oh, one other question that I did have. The way I plan on doing this is I'm going to be using plexiglass, and I know how I'm going to be doing the water on top. I'll be doing that the same way that I did with the Titanic. But as far as tinting the plexiglass, because if you look at these pictures here, if it comes out, you know, in a decent color here in the camera, but the water is kind of a bluish green tint to it. It's not blue and it's not really green, but it's kind of a bluish green. So how can I tint the plexiglass to a bluish green color and still be able to see through it? I saw Chevy Cheeseburger's video that he put up, I think it was yesterday, where he talked about how he tints the glass on his cars. And that's, if I understood him correctly, that's like blacking out the glass. And I don't want to do that. I just want to tint it the bluish green color to make it look like you're looking through water when you're looking at the hull of the ship. So anyways, that's my question. How can I tint plexiglass? So if anybody has any ideas on that, I'd appreciate it if you just put it in the comments down below or get a hold of me and let me know. So, okay guys, that's it. That's who won the contest, the USS Arizona Memorial. So the building will commence. Alrighty, thank you very much, and y'all have a good day now. Bye.